time he will join. So last class we had discussed what is the Docker and what is the architecture, and so what is the Docker main components, and how to set up Docker and all. And so those and all last class we discussed. Can you see my screen? Let me connect my instance. Can you see my screen, Shiv Shankar? And yes. Hello. Is it visible or not? Shiv Shankar. Hello. Shiv Shankar, can you hear me? Yeah. And is now go to here, and so last class. So if you see Docker, Docker hyphen version means Docker hyphen version means which Docker version we are using and all. And if you want to search, so Docker images, and what are the images? Already we have. So I have two images, Ubuntu and Linux image. And if you want to search, this is a command, Docker search image. Okay, so just Linux or whatever you want. So if you use this command, Docker cr search or whatever which version you want, Ubuntu and all, just we can use that one. And so if you want to create the container, already last class we discussed, right? So if you want to create the container, and so Docker run -it, Docker run -it, and the container ID and prompt, which prompt you want, so that and all, so we can check it. Okay, now almost already we create, so this and all already we done. This is also same, Docker search clock, and if you want to pull any image we can use. And if you want to create a detached mode, so this is -d means detached mode, we'll see later. And this is very important, how to connect the container. So Docker exec -it container name and prompt. So how to check all containers, and so Docker ps -a all, Docker ps. So these many containers all are existing, all are exited. And if you want to create any container, if you want to remove all container, so docker rm dollar, and so Docker ps hyphen q means, right, only it will only what is Docker, any type of Docker rm, what is a command. So Docker rm already here, Docker rm, and Docker ps hyphen aq, Docker ps hyphen aq, Docker rm, Docker ps. A means all, q means only container IDs. Now see here, Docker rm ps hyphen aq, a means all, q means only container IDs. Now I don't have any containers. Now I don't have any containers. I don't have any containers. I removed all containers. Now see here. So Docker ps hyphen a all. I don't have anything. So if you want to create container, Docker run -it, and so interactive terminal. I means interactive, T means terminal, and so image name Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Okay. Now container is created. Control PQ. So already we discussed last class, and today we'll see continuation how it will work. Now see here, these all are same only. Now suppose if you want to, suppose if you want to, right, so any my web tomcat this and all. I will show you. Okay. Now Docker states command. So if we have multiple containers, now let me run multiple containers. Here, see here, Docker run -it, one more container, control PQ, and one more container. This is control PQ. So total how many containers we have? So total three containers, ps-a all. Now I want to see CP utilization of each container. So this is the command. So Docker, Docker stats. Docker, this is the command. See here, Docker stats states means CP utilization of containers. Now see here, so each container, how much CPU utilization and what is the memory. So that part and all we can check it. We can check it. Now got it. Very very important. Interview also many people asked this question. So we have multiple containers. If we have multiple containers, and so if you want to know what is the CPU utilization and all, this is a command. What is the command? Docker stats states command. Okay. So this is the Docker states command. Now come to here. Now, so if you want to run, so my app hello world, if you can use and rmdn, I will show you this one. Next, that this is the Docker inspect command. So inspect means I want to know something about my which image and all. This is the image, right? So as of now, we have many images. See here, as of now, I have Docker. So Docker. What is this? So Docker images. So Docker images. How many images? We have two images. I want to know. See here, Docker inspect and image ID or image name, repository name, whatever you want, we can give. Now, if we give here, see here, now we can see full information about your Docker. If you see full information about your so Docker, full information about your Docker and all, we can check it. Okay, full information about your Docker and all. See here, this is the what is this? This is the ID, and this is the Ubuntu. Which version we are using? Latest version. And so right now, parents nothing, and this is a container, and this is the bash default bin bash mode is bash, and this is the bin bash cmd. If you want to, this is the image, and go down here. See here, what is the OS? Linux and architecture, yeah, AMD 64-bit, and so we can see overlay two drivers, and this is the metadata, some information and all, we can check it entire, we can check here only. So which version we are using and what is the host, and some information we can find here. See here, so Ubuntu 22.04 we are using. This is the path, user local bin sbin and all. So if you want to check, we can check this all these things. This is the inspect command. This is also Docker inspect command. If you want to know more about your container, that image and all, Docker inspect. Now come to here. Now, so Docker inspect. Now Docker image inspect or Docker inspect image ID. Now I want to see history also. See here, list only layer of an image. How many layers in my image? So that want, if you want to see Docker history image ID, image or container ID. See here, Docker images. Now Docker history. I am using this image. I am using this image, and so that case we can use. So this is the history. What are the layers and when they build it and what they updated. So some information we can find it. This is the history of image. Now if you want to remove that image, Docker image. Now this is the image, right? Suppose if you want to remove the container, you know, right? Docker rm command. If you want to remove image and all, that is RMI. First, let me check it. Docker images. So how many images we have? Two images. Suppose if you want to delete, if you want to remove this image, I don't want this image. So if you want to remove the container, this is the syntax, Docker rm command. If you want to remove, delete the image, RMI, and container ID or repository name. whatever you want. So this container I want to delete, I want to remove. See here, remove. Now see here. So Ubuntu it is deleted. See here, deleted, 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 unstaged, undeleted. Now check it. Docker, Docker images, Docker images. Now I remove the image. What is the command? Docker RMI. Here I means image, I means image. So if you want to remove container, Docker RM only. Okay, these are the basic commands. Just suppose RMI hyphen F. Suppose I am trying to delete this image, remove this image. Now see here, Docker RMI image ID. Now we are getting one error message. What error message? See here, error response from daemon conflict unable to delete this. This image is used by running containers. What is this meaning, guys? Anyone? So this is the image. Using this image, already I created multiple containers. So there is multiple containers are running. If you trying to remove this image, it is showing. See here, used by running container. This is the container ID. Clear? Anyone any doubt here? We cannot delete directly running content. This is the image. So if you want to delete forcefully, this is the command. Docker RMI hyphen F. What is F means? Forcefully. Forcefully and image ID. Just copy this image ID and paste it here. Now see here still. So before running, before deleting, first we need to check what are the containers running using this image. Now see here Docker RM Docker images Docker. First we need to check Docker ps-a all containers. Now three. So first I want to delete all these image containers. What is the command? Docker rm -f and container IDs. Here I have only three, right? I can copy and paste. And if you have multiple containers, you know how to remove all containers. So here I have only three, right? I can delete it. Now see here. Now I am going to delete the container, remove images. Now see Docker images, images. Now see here Docker RM, Docker RMI image, RMI remove image and image name. This is my image, image ID. Copy this one, just paste it. Now we are not getting any error. So it is deleted. It is deleted. So anyone any doubt here? Clear guys? Now there is one more important command, system Docker system prune command. So Docker system prune command. Now what is this prune command? Observe here. Very very important. Docker search search Ubuntu. I am checking Ubuntu. Ubuntu, right? Docker Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Okay. Now these are the images. Now let me pull that image. So Docker pull image name Ubuntu. Now observe here. I am going to create multiple containers. Docker run -it image name Ubuntu. This is the first container. Ubuntu. Typo error. Ubuntu, right? What is this? Any unable to find image. And what happens? Now come to here. First check this Docker images. Already we have, right? Ubuntu latest. Okay. Docker run -it image ID space slash bin or directly when creating containers one, right? Leave it. Okay, container is created. Now see here. Now control PQ without stop the container. Exit from the loop. Exit from this. Again I am creating one more container. And this control PQ. Now one more control PQ. Control PQ. Now I am creating one more container. I am using so exit command. Exit means stop the container. One more container, one more container, but I am using exit. Stop the total 5 containers. Check it. Docker ps hyphen a 3 running containers, 3 running containers. So 3 running containers and 2 are the stopped containers. Now observe here. Now there is one important command available here. Docker prune command. See, will delete all stopped containers, unused Docker networks, and any dangling images. Dangling image is nothing but which image doesn't have tag name. That images is called dangling images. See here, what is very very important. Enter also many people asked. So Docker prune command, prune prune command. So if you use Docker system prune command, so what is system prone means remove all unused containers. Which containers are we are not using and which networks you are not using and which images are not using, and these all are and dangling images also. Dangling images is nothing but which image doesn't have tag name. See here, here every image have tag name. Here I have one image, but this image I have Docker images. Now see here, for this image we have a tag latest. Which image doesn't have tag, that image is nothing but dangling image. Now observe here. So Docker ps-a. Here 2 containers are stopped container and remaining 3 are running containers. Now I am using Docker system prune. Pru. So what is the prune command? Prune command. If you use this command, what it will do? Remove all unused containers, networks and images, whatever unnecessary things. Now it is asking warning. See here, this will remove all stopped containers, all networks not used by at least any container, all dangling images, or all dangling build cache also. Do you want to continue? Yes. Now see here, it is deleted something. Now check it. 10 MB you saved, some megabyte, 10 bytes you saved. Now check it. So Docker images, Docker containers, right? ps hyphen a. Now earlier we have 5 containers. If you observe here, how many containers we can see? 5. After using this command, Docker system prune command, how many containers we can see here? Shiv Shankar, clear? I hope you got it right. Prune is very very important command. With the help of prune command, and we can delete unstopped containers, unused networks, unused images, whatever unused, so that and all resources will be deleted automatically. Now see here, you can we can use the Docker tag to tag images, so multiple repositories. Suppose if you want to image ID and this is the image name, tag name, and Docker commit command, Docker commit command. So now I am going to use Docker commit. Now observe here. So this is the API guys. So all commands available here only, and whatever you want, so we can check here. See here, each and everything Docker exe command, and so now I'm going to use Docker commit, right? That command also we can see somewhere. Prune command already just now I run, right? Push already pull already ps already Docker run next. So now what is the command? Docker commit. Docker commit. Where is this command? Exe already images context container. Let me search here. So Docker container commit. See here, create a new image from container changes. So interview also one or two people asked mostly this question. What is Docker commit command? What is the purpose? So if you come to real time, right? So this is my container. So this is my container. Okay. Just assume this is the any container, whatever it may be. Just assume. So I will show you coming classes very clearly. This is our container. For example, this is my container. This is my container. Okay. So container means we can create so via Ubuntu image, Linux image, any image that is a base image. Now in this container, I modified something, modified files, or I installed some softwares, or you did something, you updated packages, anything, whatever it may be. So this is a container. Now if you observe here, now this all are the containers. I have three containers: Docker, PS, -a. These are the three containers. Now I want to create one own image from container. Can you create container? Can you create image from container? Interview question. Very very important. Can you create image from container? True or false?
Possible, sir.
Yes, possible, right? Same. How it would possible? Now see here. So paste it and bin bash. This is interview question also. This is a container. Just try to understand. ls and so these are now I'm going to create two files, touch space, for example dev, I'm going to create, five files I'm going to create. Okay, ls command. So here, what is this? What happens? Touch, anything missing? How to create multiple files? Two dots or let me create one more. Tos touch. Okay, sample dot txt. Anything, whatever you want, just created. Mkdir. I'm creating so Jenkins directory, or mkdir. Mkdir. I'm creating also Maven directory. Something I created. I did some modification, right? I did see here. This is a sample.txt, and I created two directories, Maven and all. And if you go to here, cd space Jenkins, and if you want to, we can create anything.
I think previously they have given the brackets was arrays,
Bracket. That is
array like one.
correct only, right? You mean to say this one, right? Any error here? I need to five files. Correct only, right? Which bracket we are using? In Linux also, right? I also forget.
Normal brackets. I think.
This one.
Yes, sir. I think.
Okay, right. No problem. So this is my container. So in this container, I modified something. I created Jenkins directory, Maven directory. I created a sample, or let vi sample.txt, sample dot sample.txt. Here nothing is there. And vi test.txt. I am creating one. Vi is not editor, and directly also we can use it. Okay, now come here. Cd bucket ls. Okay, now ll. Now, so this is my container. What is the container id? Observe e50. Now come outside, control pq. Now how to create a image, how to create our own image from container? This is the command. What is the command? Docker mm, commit -m message name and image. This is the id, container id, and we can give image name whatever you want. Now try to understand here. This is my containers. Docker ps -a. So these are the container. Which container? From this container, I want to create our own image. Now first observe Docker images. As of now, I have only one image, Ubuntu image. Now I want to create our own image from container. This is the command. So Docker commit. hyphen m. Which commit? This is my Ubuntu. Whatever you want, you can give my Ubuntu, and this is the syntax, guys. This is the my Ubuntu container ID and a image name. Which is the container ID? This is my container ID. Copy this one, paste it, and which name you want to give? My image. Whatever you want, my image. Now see here, image was created. Check it whether really it is created or not. See here, Docker div Docker images. Docker images. See here, your image is created or not? Image is created or not? Now I am going to create. I am going to create one container from this image. I am going to create one container from this image. Now try to understand how it will work. So now anyone any doubt, guys, here? I hope you got it right. Clear, Shivashankar? Hello? Yes or no? Now I am going to create a one container. First I am going to create this container, normal image, docker run hyphen it hyphen name. I am using so test Ubuntu. Container name is Ubuntu. Okay. So I am giving also test container. This is the Ubuntu. Whatever you want, so we can give it. So this is the container name and container ID. This is the container ID. Sorry, image ID, right? Not container ID, image ID. So container is created. See here, what is my container name? Test Ubuntu. Check it. Uh, Exit Control PQ and so Docker PS hyphen A. Now see here, this is my container. And if you see here, let me connect this container first. Or I am going to create one more container, my this image. So Docker run hyphen name. This is my image container, my image con container. And what is the image ID? This is my image ID. 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 Now observe here. Now from this is my own image. From this image, I created one container. If you observe here, so already Jenkins, Maven, whatever you created, all files available or not? Yes or no? Clear? Anyone any doubt here? This is very important. This is the very important. Now got it? Anyone any doubt here? So this is my own image. So this is my container actually. In this container, uh, I modified something. I created some directories and all. After creation, with the help of this container, I created this image. So whatever configuration done in this container, with the help of same setup, same configuration, I will create one image. From this image, I created one container. So same setup, same configuration, it is comes. See here. Now control PQ. Now just now I created, right? Docker PS hyphen A. Docker PS hyphen A. Now this is my image. Now let me connect this image, this container. This is the I created a regular image. This is the container. Connect it. So Docker exec hyphen it and container ID. This is a container ID. Test Ubuntu. Copy this one and which prompt you want this one. Exit Control PQ. I want to connect also Control PQ. Observe here. Docker PS hyphen A. I don't want to connect this one. I want to connect this container. Okay. So Docker exec hyphen it container ID. This container ID. Now see here. We can't see that extra files and all. Thing happening. Bin/bash. Bin/bash. Now observe here. ls command. Now see here. These are the regular file systems, regular Linux file systems. Now got it. Why you go for Docker commit command? Very, very important. So Docker commit means if you want to create your own image from existing container. So that case we go for so Docker commit. So which case we go for Docker commit command? Suppose we have a container, you modified some files, configuration files, you deployed any important something in a container. So with the help of container, if you want to create any new image, so that case we go for so Docker commit and existing container ID, existing container ID. I hope clear, guys. Anyone any doubt here? Or Shiv Shankar? Got it?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay. Now, already I hope many people know what is Tomcat and what is Jenkins and all. Many people already know, right? So now I want to pull some Jenkins image, or if you want to pull any Tomcat image. Now how it will work? Now observe here. Now tell me command. So now I need a control PQ. I need to search Jenkins image. How to search Jenkins image? Docker images. Right now I have only two images, and so Docker images, Docker ps-a. There is multiple containers running. Let me delete all these things. Docker rm -f, and so dollar Docker ps-aq. All container side is, see here, deleted. Now observe here. Okay. Now Docker images. So there is memory issue. That is reason I'm going to remove all images. Okay. Docker RMI and also Ubuntu. Now Docker RMI image, right? And my image. Now deleted everything. I don't have anything. Docker images. Now see here. Now let me pull one image. I hope everyone know, right? How to set up Jenkins server, how to set up Tomcat server. And so if you want to set up Tomcat, we need something, right? Some prerequisites, Java and all. If you want to set up a Jenkins server, and what is the prerequisites, and how to set up, what are the steps we have to follow, so manual steps and all. Same thing, already here, there is many existing images available. See here, Docker, SEA search, Docker search. I need Jenkins image. I want to set up Jenkins. See here. So this is the this many versions available in Jenkins image. See, this is the official image deprecated or Jenkins/Jenkins source and server. There is many images available. Whichever you want, we can pull that image. Now anyway, I'm going to pull this image. See here, Docker pull. What is this name? This one. Copy this one and paste it. Now see here. So Jenkins image is pulled. So you know, right, manually set up, how to set up Jenkins server manually, how much time it will take, and so that steps and all I hope everyone know. And same thing, see here, status downloaded our image. This is the latest image. It is downloaded and it is coming from Jenkins.latest only. This is the ID and all. Now, so Jenkins server means so Jenkins server do this is the server, right? And so Jenkins server have one port number. What is the Jenkins server port number? Tomcat server. Every server has some port numbers, right? What is Jenkins server port number? 8080. Tomcat server port number also 8080. This is the port number. So if you want to run any servers and all, and we need to give the same command. Same command, same only. Extra we are going to use -d detached mode. We are going to use -d detached mode. See here, -d detached mode. Now my image is ready. Now I want to set up Jenkins server. Now see here how to create. how to create. So image is ready. Now how to create container, Jenkins container. Now see here, Docker, Docker run hyphen ID. Hyphen ID means here detached mode. I don't want to manually connect this console. In backend we need to run, and browser we can access hyphen P port mapping. This is the port mapping. Port mapping is nothing but a host port number, container port number. So you know, right, what is the Jenkins server default port number? Now both are I'm giving same port number only, host port number as well as Jenkins server port number. And so what is the image ID? Before that, let me find Docker images. So now Docker run hyphen D detached mode hyphen P port mapping. So host port I am giving 8080, container port also 8080, and this is the name. Whatever you want, we can give it. Now this is the image ID. This is the image ID. This is the syntax, guys. This is the syntax. Anyone any doubt here? Anyone any doubt here? So how to create? How to create? How to create? So that Jenkins related containers and all. Jenkins related containers and all. Clear? So Shankar. Okay. Now enter.
Yes, sir. We didn't mention container name, sir.
Okay. By default container it is coming. Let me show you. Docker ps hyphen a. Now by default it is giving one container name. What is this container name? Hmm? Something that is dynamically it is coming. Dynamically it is coming. And so see here, if you want to specific a container name, hyphen name equal to container name. That's it. Now see here, this is the container. This is the container. This is the container. Now see here, created 8 seconds ago. The container is running or not? Yes, sir. This is the port mapping. This is the 8080 default command I am giving. Now go to here, browser. Now how to access your Jenkins server? How to access? My Jenkins server is running. Where is running here? This is the ID, and copy public IP address and go to here. Just paste it, colon. And what is the Tomcat port number? Sorry, Jenkins port number I given. Both are same I given, right? This is the port number. What happens? Now check it.
So I think check it once again.
Yes, come to here.
Security.
Come to here. Security group. This is a security group and inbound securities. And do we have 8080 port number allowed? Check it here. Did you allow 8080 port number? No, right? Now let me add. Add custom TCP. What is the port number I need to allow? 8080. So anywhere, that's it. Now save. Now go to here. Just refresh it. Just refresh it. Now see here. Now you can access your Jenkins login. See here. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt here? So how simple? Or if you want to set up Jenkins server and we need initial password, go to this path. If you need initial password, go to this path. And where is this path? This is a variable Jenkins, Jenkins and the secrets and initial password. We need to get this password, and so from just copy and paste. Remaining steps same only. All are same only. Remaining steps and all same only. Whatever you want, we can do it. Clear? Anyone any doubt here? So this is the merging. This is my instance public IP and this is my port number. Just I given. It is asking initial setup and all. Just try it. Cat space. not here. I think C Docker run if Docker exec hyphen it. What is the container ID? Slash bin slash bash. Now check it here. Cat space paste it. Not this one. Now copy this path. Variable Jenkins. This is the path. Copy this path and go to here. Just paste it. Now see here. This is the initial password. Copy this one and go to here. This initial password available host mission or container. Shiv Shankar. Initial password available host or container. Container only.
In
Shiv
container
Shankar.
only, sir.
Remaining things same only. Remaining things same only. Click on this registered plugin and so automatically this setup and all it will come. See how much time it will take for creating so Jenkins setup and all. Manually, if you want to set up, how much time it will take. And just now with the help of container, I created Jenkins server, Jenkins setup. Whenever if you don't want, we can delete. Whenever if we need, within the 1 or 2, within the seconds, so we can set up your Jenkins server. We can set up your Jenkins server. So that is the greatness of Docker. So that is the reason. So we are coming already, right? What is difference between VM missions and containers? So VM means we have to share existing resources and all. It will take long time. Boot up time also long. Boot up time also long, and we need to share and processes. There is some difference, right? And so with the help of containers, this is a lightweight. It won't take much time. It also occupying very less space compared to VM username. Remaining story same only. That's it. Email ID. Now see here, save and finish. So I hope new Jenkins server is ready. Now whatever you want, we can practice. That's it. See, same way. If you want to, we can set up Tomcat also. If you want to, we can set up Tomcat server also. So manually, if you want to set up Tomcat server, how much time it will take, Shiv Shankar? And same way, I am going to set up with the help of container. With the help of container. So same only. First pull search that Tomcat related image. Come control PQ and see control PQ, right? Okay. Now how to check container logs? This is very very important. Interview also many people they are asking. So how to check? So this is a container, right? Jenkins container. This is server. Docker, Docker logs and container ID and container ID. Now observe here. Now see here. If you want to, we can check whether this Jenkins server is running properly or not, and do we have any issues or not while creating Jenkins server. And if you want to see the logs and all, what is the command? Docker logs and container ID. Very very important. Interview also many people asked. So if you want to see the container logs, what is the command? Docker logs and container ID, server ID. That is your my Jenkins server ID. So now we can find it here. So if we have any errors, we can monitoring here, we can check it here, and so everything working fine means we can check it here. Clear, guys? Now we know there is many commands. Docker inspect, Docker inspect command, Docker history command, Docker logs command. Docker logs container ID, Docker logs CID, Docker logs CID. So it will display the container logs. It will display container logs. Anyone, any doubt? Clear? Hello? I hope you got it right. Shiv Shankar, how to check the logs and all.
Yeah.
This is a very, very important.
Docker logs container IDs.
That's it. Very, very important interview also, many people. Remaining all already I noted what is Docker PS hyphen L, AQ and all done it. Now, now this is one more command. Docker stop already know, start already know how to start the container, how to stop the containers. That is kill command. Kill means Docker kill and container ID or name, container name. So what is difference between Docker stop and Docker kill? Stop means Docker stop means graceful termination. Docker kill means abnormal termination, application can termination. See, stop first send some signal to, hey, I am going to kill this process ID. It will send some signal to that processor. If you use Docker kill means it won't give any signal. Immediately it will terminate the processor. Immediately it will terminate the processor. So Docker stop, Docker difference between stop and kill command. Stop means it will going to stop the container. Now see here, I am going to stop my container. Docker, Docker ps-a. This is the container is running. If you want to stop the container, we can use Docker stop and the container ID. This is the container ID. Copy this one and just paste it here. Copy this one and just paste it here. Copy this one and paste it here. And we can use a kill also. If you use stop command means it will give some grace period and it will give intimation, hey, we are going to stop this container, like that it will send some signal notification, some notification and all, it will stop. But if you use kill command, immediately it will terminate. Kill, both are same only, but immediately it will kill the processor. Immediately it will kill the processor. So that is the main difference between kill and so stop command. Now, if you go to pass, unpass, and all work already you know pass command. So this is a container, right? This is a running container. If you want to pass container, particular time period, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop container. I want to pass a particular period. PAUSC pass and container ID. See here, container ID. If you give like this, now it is running, right? Now observe here. Now Docker ps hyphen aq, Docker ps hyphen a. So this is the passed. You know, right? Passed means we are watching movie. Pass means what is happening? Shiv Shankar, passed. Now if you want to resume, unpass. If you want to resume, unpass. Now check the status. Now container is running. Now container is running. Clear? I hope you got it right. So this is a pass. These are the basic commands only. RM already you know. This one you know. Logs you know. State command also you know. Go to exe and all. Copy files from host to container. Now see here. I have some files here. Now observe here. This is the host mission, right? This is the host mission. This is the host ls. This is the host mission. Here I have some files. Just assume I want to cat space, and so is what is this txt file? Where is that txt fun? Any files? ll. Check it. Any txt files here? Emp.txt file. Now check it. Cat space emp.txt file. I have one file here. This is the data. Now I am in a container path or host path. Shiv Shankar, I am in container path or host path. నేను కంటైనర్లో ఉన్నానా హోస్ట్లో ఉన్నానా see here
Host లో
host
ఉన్నాను.
లో ఉండవు now this is a command so there is a copy if you want to copy files from host to container, this is the command. Docker copy file name and container id, which path you want to copy. That's it, very simple. Now observe here, and so docker ps hyphen a. Now see, docker cp copy, docker cp copy emp.txt file, emp.txt file, and container path. Which path you want to copy? This is the colon container slash. I want to copy opt directory. Which path you want to copy? Opt directory. Now got it. So emp file available my host machine. This is my this is my host. Suppose whenever if you need to copy any files, whether it may be configuration files, anything that is based on your requirement. Suppose if you want to copy files from host to container, this is the syntax. Okay, successfully copied. Now connect the container. So Docker exec hyphen it, exec hyphen it. What is the container ID? This is my container ID and ESID, and I am connecting bash bin bash. Now ls. Now cd slash opt. Now we can check that file is available or not. See here, file is available or not. Observe here, cat space ll also we can check it. Sorry, ls also we can ll is not ls hyphen a. Now this is the emp cat space emp.txt file. Now check it. See, copy it or not. If you want to copy file from host to container path, what is the command? Docker cp, docker cp. This is the local host file path. This is the host file path. Space container colon directory name. Container colon directory name. Anyone any doubt here? Very very important. Interview also many people asked. So Docker cp copy. This is the host path and container path. C path colon directory path. That's it. See here, Docker cp copy. This is the host path. Your your mission host path, and this is the container and colon. This is the container path. In the container, which path you want to copy files? That's it. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? Hello.
Yeah, clear, sir.
Okay.